Say what I want to see.
Hey man, today is the 12th
Yep.
episode of the podcast, man, and we got underrated JV chosen in the building. And
What it
today,
is.
man, and I just want to say, bro, just like I was telling you before we started, I just like your music, bro. The music is fucking fire, bro. Like
That's love.
that
Appreciate
that
it, my
that, that
boy.
that's the first thing I wanted to say just to start the interview.
Nah, man. But
I'm
what I want to say though, not to
sure.
interrupt you too, though.
Go ahead.
I appreciate what you got going on too. You feel me? Like I notice. You feel me? Sometimes we might feel like what we doing is not being recognized, but people see it though. You feel me? Ain't much people got like what you got going on right now. You see what I'm saying? For the culture, for people like you feel me that need to be heard and seen.
Bro, much love, bro. I appreciate it. Just
That's
that's
love.
all I want to say. I want to say. So, bro, before we get into everything, I just want to say, for people that don't know about you, for people that don't know you, like me, right? I know I hear the music, right? But I don't
Yeah.
know you personally. So, like, give us like a minute to like a 2 minutes, like quick, like time, like a backstory about you and stuff like that.
So man, I'll say JB Chosen. I'll say entrepreneur, stylist, athlete, you know, all that, man. So basically, how this rap came about,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to start there,
For
rap
sure.
always it's always been around, like popping up. So I'll say one of my first experiences with music,
Mm-hmm.
my old boy, he got his, we Haitian, so he got a little record shop. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
That's when
Okay.
CDs was, when CDs was really booming.
I
So
got you.
like I'll just be around. He'll pick me up from school. I'll be in the store and stuff like that. Not too
Mm.
worried about what he got going on, but just looking around. You feel me? Seeing CDs around and shit like that. And then eventually, middle school, um, you get around who got the same interests as you. You feel me?
For sure.
So my boy Geraldo Live. You feel me? One of the
I've
hottest.
been hearing his name a lot, bro.
Yeah,
My boy make a lot of good beats. I heard
yeah. We got to get him on here too.
for sure.
Rock Glizzy went to my middle school too.
Oh yeah,
So
I see
yeah.
you got a song with him too in there and
Yeah,
everything.
that's my boy. Yeah,
Okay.
that's my boy. So like, yeah, man. So we got
And
similar
what
interests.
middle school did that? Just not to cut you off real quick.
Aspira Middle School,
All right, all right, all right,
Aspira Charter. I think that's the name of it. So
all right.
yeah, so we cool. We've been cool since elementary though, me and Geraldo. But we in the same class and stuff like that. We share similar interests such as music.
For
And then
sure.
I'll watch my old boy. He'll do something like in his crib to where he'll call his homeboy, and then he'll be able to record him. So little did he know, I'll low key always watch him. You feel me? So
Wow.
when you in middle school and shit like that, you Haitian. It's not often that your homeboy get to come to your crib, shit like that. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
So
sure. You know
I
how the
will,
culture is.
you feel me? So while my old boy will be at work, hey y'all boys call at 5. I'm gonna record y'all boys. We got this beat. We finna record. Woo, woo, woo. So we'll do it like that. We ended up performing a song at a pep rally just on some like shiesty shit. Like, hey DJ, what's up? We got a song, let us perform. So we
Yeah.
started off kind of like a little group type shit. You feel me?
So, what age was you around that time?
I'll say middle school, probably like I'll say sixth grade, I think it was. So
Fifth grade.
whatever age, sixth grade, probably like 12,
Okay.
13, 12.
12,
Feel me
13.
type shit.
I got
And
you.
then we stopped that. I got into football, but I've been playing football since I was a jit. You feel me?
Okay, I
So
got you.
went to high school. Football took most of the time up. And then COVID year came. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And then I played college football as well, but they sent us
You
back to the
play
crib.
you play Call of do you still play
College
right now?
football. Now I'm done with that.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
done. Yeah, I graduated college, all type of shit.
Oh, okay,
But like,
okay. What
yeah,
college you went to?
I went to a few colleges. I went to Northeastern State University and I went
Yeah.
to Eastern New Mexico University
Okay,
on
okay. And what
scholarship.
position?
Yeah,
I'm a big football
yeah.
guy. So
I
what
play
football
safety,
safety? So you was hitting
safety.
guys.
Hey, hitting. I'm talking about like that, like
Yeah.
a hundred, a hundred, a hundred tackle season type shit.
oh yeah, you like that.
Yeah, like that. You
Hey,
feel me?
bro. So you like you like Jeff Van Holland?
Yeah, he hard. He hard. Hey, he next up
What
for real,
team you
for real.
go for? What team you
The
like in the
Dolphins.
NFL? Oh, okay,
Every
okay.
Miami team.
Okay, my
The
guy, my
Dolphins. You
guy.
feel me?
But
I fuck with the Dolphins.
you repping the city and everything.
The city. I'm repping the city. You feel me?
My
So
God.
high school came along. Well, college. So
Yeah.
boom. So that came along. They sent us back home for COVID. And I ended up being in the studio with my homeboy who rap, Olo Pack. He had a West Palm Beach. So
Okay.
I'm in there. And you know that feeling you just in the studio? And I wasn't even rapping, but just being in the studio. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That feeling. I'm looking at him rap. I'm like, damn, he's snapping, but damn. I know if it's me rapping too,
You
I know
could do it.
how that feeling is. You feel me? Especially like playing your shit for somebody and they like you see their reaction and they like the way you feel me. It make them feel. I enjoy that. So I had to get back into that. And then after my first official song, after my first official video I made, I seen the
Mm-hmm.
reaction. You feel me? The feedback. People saying they like how I sound on a beat and stuff like that. I just
Okay.
kept it going.
So you said your first song that was around like 12. When did you drop the first video? Around what time you think that was?
I'll say my first song, yeah, like around sixth, seventh grade, if I'm not mistaken. And my first video I dropped was probably like in 2020 for real. A song called Seven Figures.
Okay. So from there you just kept going.
From there, like it's something like it's the same aspect as football. Like, you know, the harder you work, the luckier you'll get. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Luck ain't bad, but you know, the more chances you give yourself, you feel
Yeah,
me, the more luck you have. So I kind of try to apply that to like music. You feel me? As you can see, like I try to be consistent. You feel me? I'm,
I
I'm
was
always
about to
trying to get
say,
in the studio. I'm always trying to put out work for people to see. You feel me?
yeah.
That's
I
you
think
know,
I think the work that you're doing right now is really good, bro. Like consistently dropping the visual, the like the fashion, like the talking about
yeah.
fashion, having girls in the
Uh-huh.
video, which I
Video,
preach.
yeah.
I preach. I say that to a lot of rappers. I'm like, I don't say that personally to them, but I like I would say like because I produce. I'm like if I would produce a song, I would want girls in the video because girls just bring a different vibe to the video. Your video's got a lot
They
of
do
girls
though.
in it. Just to say that, like, yo, I
Got it.
like
Yeah.
that for sure.
You got to. You know the people. You got to see what works too. Like you know, sometimes I feel like yeah, I could be in a video. I might be saying some shit. I might be dressed up nice and shit, but
For sure.
it's like, what if I get in the video to really get people engaged? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
While you listen to the music. So it's kind of like it's content basically. You want to
What?
catch people attention, and while you got their attention, they end up listening to the music and they locked in.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts. Bro, I like that. I like the fact that you got that football work ethic that you are
Mm-hmm.
putting towards the music. And it kind of shows too the way you doing it. And I have more questions towards that, but it kind of shows towards your work ethic. And it's like you always from when I go to your timeline, it's like consistent work from when you started to like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, it just kept going from there, right?
For sure. Mm-hmm.
Bro. So your style. One thing before we go into the questions I have, I was about to say that your style. It's like one thing. It's like I saw that your last video. You. A lot of artists talk about style, like, but you
Uh-huh.
it's like you put. It's like style, like dressing and everything like that. Doing your
Uh-huh.
videos around fashion stuff, like and stuff
Shit
like
like
that.
that.
It's like you trying to incorporate that. What's the inspiration behind like you having fashion or you liking fashion and everything like that?
Man, I like that question a lot. That
For
just could
sure.
tell that you a person that's really listening to the music. You feel me? I appreciate that.
For
So it's
sure.
like I feel like as far as the fashion aspect,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a nigga that's smooth. I'm on some player shit. Like, you know, a few things I'm into, women, fashion, money, shit like that. So it's
For
like
sure.
I feel like it goes hand in hand, music and fashion. I always wanna create something that not only I would like, but when someone listens to it, it inspires them to really like put some shit on. You feel me? To like
I feel
uplift
you.
somebody. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like my music is just shit I like. You feel me? So fashion is one of the things that's up there for me and like things I really like I'm into. You see what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
I always ever since I could remember like shoes, clothes, that's something I was always into. Like, you know how in elementary, middle school period, you wear uniform, but
Yeah.
certain days they let you dress down and shit. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
those days I'm fucking with them heavy. You feel me? So I always try to put shit together. You feel me? So that's really where the fashion thing come from. I'm just into it. You feel me? That's just me.
Okay. I got
You
you,
feel me?
bro. I got you. So the next thing from your fashion, right?
Mhm.
Now let's go to the music. I really like the music, right? So like, how do you go about writing your music? Like what's like your process?
I don't even write.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I just punch in. So it's like I'm a real genuine person. You feel me? So it's like I wouldn't say I never wrote a song before, but you see how we having a conversation right now?
for
The
sure.
most I'll do with writing, I might like something you say, or I might like something I say, and I'll jot it down. So let's say
Mm,
you tell me a word and I like the way the word sounded, or
for
I
sure,
like
for sure.
the meaning of the word, I'll just start from that. I'll just jot it down
Mm,
and it go in from there. But I'm really off vibes, you feel me? So I go in
like
there,
it's like an inspiration type stuff.
inspiration, like however I'm feeling that day. You feel me? I might have just went on a little date the day before. And then the next day I'm like, you know what? I had a blast. Let me go ahead and just rap the next day or something like that. You see what I'm saying? So it's really
Yeah.
a punch-in process. You feel me?
So your process is like you don't have a schedule about going to the studio. You go off vibe. So
Man,
let me
I try
ask
to
you a
go whenever
question
I
of
can.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question of that. So it's like, what type of energy or what type of vibe are you looking for when like, you're like, yo, I'm in that mode right now. I need to go to
Right
the
now,
studio. Like, what's that mode for you?
man. So it'll be different. So let's say I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably just feel a random urge. You see what I'm saying? It's just a random urge. But I always know it's something in my head that tells me I never know what I could make this day. Let me just go ahead and go. You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
And I can't even really say that sometimes I don't feel like going to the studio because I'll be lying. I always feel like going to the studio. You see what I'm saying? Like
I got you.
being in it, you feel me? But the vibes in the studio for me, I go to the studio. I ain't gonna even lie to you. A fair amount of times I'll go to the studio, just me and my engineer, you feel me? Low key, if it ain't my homeboys, it's just me and my engineer.
I
And,
got
and
you.
shout out my engineers too. Like they really like,
For sure. I know the engineer put in work, man. Like,
man, shout out. I really like some people underestimate engineers. Like I really appreciate my engineers. It ain't even like just recording me. You feel me? It's therapeutic. Like just to know someone really like kind of see a vision and y'all both trying to get somewhere. Y'all just in the room and just trying to create something. You see what I'm saying? So
for sure,
it's
for
not
sure.
just me, it's the engineer too.
I see what you're saying, bro. Like I thought I'm a music producer. I make beats, but I
Mhm.
thought engineering was something I could do, but from mixing my beats, and I
Yeah.
learned that it's something completely different by being at
Bro,
the studio. I'm like, whoa, they do a great job. That's
bro,
something.
from from setting the vibes to like
Mm-hmm.
kind of like giving their opinion on things. Like with me, I like hearing feedback, especially from my engineers. Like I might say something and I'll be like, "Hey, how you feel about that? You fuck
I
with it?
got you.
Nah, feel me? They got a lot of they really appreciate it with my creative process. You feel me? With how I go about my music and stuff like that too. So I really appreciate them too. You feel me?
I got you. I got you. All right. So n- you started dropping music around like sixth grade, right? So
Mm-hmm.
how did your life change from when you started taking music on from like forward? Like so now you life changed. Now you're a full blown like musician, like or
Mm-hmm.
artist. Let's say that, right?
Yeah.
Like how did life change from there? Like what changed from there?
I'll say like back when I dropped my first song with
Mm-hmm.
Geraldo, I'll say, then was just I don't think I was serious about music then, but I'll
For
say
sure.
from when I started taking it serious, and even when I dropped my first video, I ain't really take it serious until I kind of got that good feedback. But how my life changed, I'll say, it's just it's a lot of things that you won't usually accept with your regular life when you get into music. As you know, you in music too. There's a lot of things that you're gonna have to do. You might have to bend your ways a little bit. You feel me? To accommodate other people. You feel me? But it's a process. You see what I'm saying? But it's been it's been a learning process because you gotta balance your real life with the music. You feel me? No matter what you got
Facts.
going on,
Mm-hmm.
you still gotta make music. You still gotta be
Yeah.
consistent. You still gotta post. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
That's
but
one
I
thing
appreciate
too.
the process, dude.
For sure. So before we get into something else, you said you was talking about posting and everything like that. So I got a lot of upcoming producers or upcoming artists that watch my videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
You artist that's been doing a lot of work, and your work is getting people attention out there. It got my attention. So for sure. So can you give like a couple of advice or like a one or two pointers of what you have been doing that's been working for you? Like you feel like, or if an artist learned that before they started, that would bring value to their career.
That's a good question because I'll say different things work for different people. You see what I'm saying? But
Uh-huh.
the basics of it is you always want to stay consistent. And even when you don't feel like doing something, you feel me? You just gotta put your mind to say, hey, let me just go ahead and get up and do this because that might be the day that something happened for you. And that's been happening to me sometimes. You feel me? It may be some days that I feel discouraged, but at the end of the day, people still seeing you no matter what you post. You see what I'm saying? So
For
I'll
sure.
say never get discouraged and stay consistent. That's the two things that you should always keep in your head. For real, for real.
Never stay encouraged and stay consistent. I got
Yeah,
you.
that's the
And
two.
how you go about interacting with the people that follow your music, like your fans, and how do you how's that interaction go? Because like you got people that's following you from there.
So what I like doing, like I said, I'm a genuine
Yeah.
person. So like I feel like if anyone, I don't care who it is, it could be
Mm-hmm.
someone just walking down the street. If anybody just take the time out to interact, I don't care if it's a liking my post, commenting. I always try to interact because it's like imagine the feeling of you got this you take a liking to this artist that you listen to and you can't even interact with them. You see what I'm saying? I
For
feel like
sure.
interacting with my fans and my people would just only like, you know, I feel like that's the best thing to do because you ever just met somebody that, well, before you meet them, you ever see an artist that you just like, and then later on you see them, and the way they act to you is kind of like it throws you
It's
off. You see what I'm
different.
saying? I almost never want to be like that. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like if someone comments on my post, I'll go ahead, I'll comment back. You see what I'm saying? To let them know I'm just like you. You feel what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
just make music. You see what I'm saying? So I appreciate anybody engaging, anybody listening to my music. I always try to hit everybody back. You feel me? I feel like that's real important. You feel me?
for
It's
sure.
a community at the end of the day. Your fans is basically the community.
It is. I like that because like one thing that I preach a lot to the people that interact with me or that ask me for advice or that I see from a lot of successful people too is always that like interacting with your fans, how important that is because you never know who's following you.
Never.
That person might give you an opportunity. It might talk to this person, show this person your song, or like you never know, like bro, like you just never know. I just that's
Never
why
know.
that's important. Like the fact that you interact, you keeping up with those people. That's gonna keep them even more engaged to just like be bought more into you and stuff like that.
For
So
sure.
yeah. So bro, my next question would be what's one moment in your music career so far you feel like that was your most memorable? Like you feel like that was one of my favorite moment right there you had so far, like in your career.
Favorite moment?
Yeah.
I had a few, I get a few moments. Like I'll say one I could think of on the top of my head right now is I'll say No Jumper. I know you you know
Yeah.
about No Jumper. I'll say No Jumper. They kind of did like a random review type shit. And it is like, and it was on a date, like goes back to a day I don't want to say discouraged, but a day I was just like, man, I don't know too much about the music stuff. And then I just started getting hella notifications on my YouTube, like kind of like, hey, I'm here because of No Jumper. I'm here because of No Jumper. You see what I'm saying? And I'm
Wow.
like, is these bots? You feel me? I'm like, is
Wow.
these bots? And just another few moments I could think about is I'll have some artists, tap in, some notable artists at that tap in with me. You feel me? And that just keep me encouraged for real. You feel me? You be
I
needing
got
that
you.
energy sometimes.
Yeah, nah, most definitely people telling you I don't thrive on people telling me I'm good or anything like that. But when you know genuine people that give you feedback, bro, like that'd be the
You feel
best.
me? That'd be the best, bro.
Yeah. So, what's one aspect of your branding right now you feel like that you feel like it's working for you?
I'll say one aspect of my branding, I'll say just the things I'm into for real. I feel like the fashion, I feel like, just me kind of like in the clothing and dressing and shit like that. Cause it's like that's your look. You see what I'm saying? So I
Mm,
feel like, just going with my looks and shit like that, just wearing what I want to wear type shit, not following no trends or nothing. You feel
I
me? Cause
got
it
you.
might be something that I wear. People might not know what it is and they might, you feel me, be into
Yeah.
that. Just, you feel me? I'll say just me for real. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll say that for now. But I also think it's other aspects I do need to go ahead and work in and improve. You feel me?
Okay. I got you. So how do you approach collaborating with other artists?
I'll say, and actually, I haven't really collabed with a lot of artists at that. So all the
Mm-hmm.
artists that I do have features with at the moment is people I genuinely know and fuck with. You see what I'm saying? I'm
Mm,
big on energy and like just being genuine for real. So I know I probably got like a few features with all people I know, but I plan on stepping in to get more features soon. You feel me? It's more of a building a relationship with me because I done seen people, they'll go ahead and have features and shit like that. But it's just like you just handing money over to somebody without building a relationship or without
for sure.
capitalizing off what you got going. So it's more about just collaborating with people that I'm gonna have longevity with. You feel me? That I really gel with. That I really fuck with what they doing. You feel me?
Most definitely. Most definitely. Hey, bro, I like the way you going about it. The your branding, like the way you I can see why you say the way you are. That's why a lot of people gravitate to you. So
Mm-hmm.
where do you see yourself in the next year, in the next 5 years? Not in certain term of success, but in terms of things that you planning. Like you just what do you see yourself doing then?
Well, as of now, I see in the next year or two or so, you feel me? I always plan on just really building my fan base for real because I feel like at the moment,
Yeah.
I really feel like my music is very good,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like I need to get it more to the masses. You feel what I'm saying? And too much fans is not enough fans, and the fans is really little do they know they really the ones that really get shit started for artists. You see what I'm saying? So I'm really appreciative of the fans I have now, but I really now I'm just looking forward to building that fan base, building my brand. You see what I'm saying? Just capitalizing off everything I got going right now. So of course I feel like, just doing concerts, you feel me? Arenas eventually, stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to really be on this scale because I feel like the type of music that I do make it's a different sound. So I just want everything just to be to the next level for real, for real.
I got you. And how do you overcome like challenges or blocks? So you know how you say sometimes or it's not the most motivating moment, but you
Hmm.
wanna. How do you overcome that to next day be able to drop a good song? Because one thing I can see about rapping is a lot of mental. It's like you need to be in that mood to be able to like be
Got
able
to.
to drop that those feelings or those emotions on those songs. So like how do you overcome those patterns? How do you go about challenge like doing that?
So with rap, the challenges that you just stated, I feel like the only way to go about that is just to really keep going. You see what I'm saying? That's why I really try to drop so much because it may
Mm,
be some songs that you think is it. You feel me? You go ahead and just have plans for like a big outcome with your release, and then it may just kind of fall short. But the only thing you really can do is just keep going. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
You may be discouraged, but the best thing you could possibly do is just keep going. So anytime I feel down, I just plan on keep going. I'll just go in the studio again, create some more songs, or just try to think positive for real.
I got you. So it just like whenever you feel like in that mode, like you feel like something, you feel like you're not as motivated. You understand the situation. You just understand that you need to just keep going. Is that
Yep.
basically what I'm getting?
Yeah, just keep going. That's the only mindset I try to have because it's not. It's like when you at that state of mind, you feel me, to where you just kind of down, and you just, I don't want to say doubt, but in that moment, it might be a little doubt. I feel like, if you stop,
Yeah,
what's gonna be the outcome? When you keep going, you increase your chances of success. You see what
of
I'm saying? So I
success.
just always try to think positive and keep going.
I'm encountering that with content, some like posting content sometimes because
Yeah,
I post a lot of content because I'm like, and then a lot of people starting to tell me, "Yo, bro, I see your content," and then
you're
I'm like,
right.
and then the next thing that's in my head is like, "Oh shit, I gotta come up with the next thing,"
Keep
because
going more. Yeah,
yeah, because it's like if I don't come up with the next thing, it's like all that goes away. You get what
it
I'm
go
saying?
away, bro. You got to keep
So
going.
I got you, bro. I got you. So what do you feel like is the most challenging part right now for artists like upcoming artists right now in the like the new digital age of like Spotify? I always hear people talking about Spotify, talking about different things. So like what you think is like the biggest challenge is like for upcoming artists and stuff like that?
Okay, I feel like, as far as me being an up and coming artist, I'm gonna just
Yeah.
speak on a bit of my challenges
Yeah.
personally. I feel as if one great challenge at the moment is just knowing the amount of work you put in and how good the music you create is, and not seeing it travel to the masses, or not having people understand where you're trying to go ahead and go with it. Because, for example, I might be putting all the work possible. I might go ahead and just feel like my music is up here,
I
but
got you.
other people might just be on some like, yes, they might not see your vision. You see what I'm saying? So it's really you putting in all the work. But then again, you shouldn't expect anybody else to go ahead and feel the way that you feel, because it's you really putting in the work. You feel me?
Right.
So in a way, I would say patience, but not really patience, because it's really you putting in the work. You see the time and effort you put into your music and what it turns out to be. So you can't really expect for someone else to kind of see through your lens how things supposed to look for you. You feel me? So I'll say that's the biggest right now. You feel me?
I got you.
Challenge.
I like what you said right there because I think that's what it is. It's like especially for our like the group of people I'm working with, I'll work with or not. There's a lot of people that's bigger that I work with, but I'm saying like for the main people, the situation that I'm in is like I see a lot of artists with great music, like you were saying, but it's
Mm,
like they got they core fan base, but if they were in front of more people, they will get more fans. So
exactly.
I get what you're saying.
I think another thing is too,
Yeah.
trying to get people to understand your music, because everyone's not gonna understand, especially Miami is very talented, but not everyone kind of makes music that everybody can understand. You feel me? Some music is ahead of its time to where people don't really understand it in the moment. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They might be expecting to hear a different sound, and it's like, but that just challenges. You feel me?
I got you. How you go about um creating your videos or coming up with your videos? Like what's your like your mindset about creating them? What are you trying to project? What's the branding or what do you want the world to see when they see in your video?
So like, shout out to my cameraman, Walk Shot that. So
Okay,
it be a we both really have opinions on how we want the videos to go. It might be that I just send him the song, he give me ideas, and we just run off that. Or sometimes we'll be doing a video, I'd be like, hey, let's go ahead, let's do this and let's do that. For
I
example,
got you.
I got a song called Oh Shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So since the song name is called Oh Shit, we kind of run and gun the video. We in the studio, and I'm thinking, hey, do we got any toilet paper? You feel what I'm saying? Let's grab toilet paper. So we went ahead and went to the studio bathroom, took the toilet paper, start throwing that shit around. So as far as video goes, I feel like if the music is good, I want to capture that experience in the music video. So that goes back to when people watch me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Having the women in the video, having little just having things that could really kind of enhance the music. Um, Imagine someone just listening to a song and they can't really see what's going on. You feel me? That's why most of the time I try to always have music videos with each of the songs I have. So I just try to be really creative and really try to capture that moment that I'm trying to portray in the music that I'm making.
I got you. I got you. So since you are so personal with your music, right? How do you
Mm-hmm.
balance what to put in the music and what to keep out of the music?
I I don't even think I try to like keep anything out for real. Well, to an extent, but you kind of more so know like what to say and what not to say. You feel me? I mean, I done probably like name dropping some songs and shit like that, but as long as you kind of got that respect for the message you trying to give out, I think it's pretty fair. And this music at the end of the day too. You feel me? Whatever I say is art
All
as
right.
well. So it's
Yeah,
like I try to just get to people as much as I can. You feel me? So I don't think I try to limit myself when it comes to music. I feel like that's what makes it what it is in a way.
I got you. What's your favorite thing about the music scene in Miami right now?
It's a lot of talent. It's a lot of talent with the music scene in Miami. I feel as if um shout out to them boys up top, Broward and everything north. You feel me? I feel like Miami, if we really just come together, you feel me? We could really like ain't no telling what the limit is to that. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of
Definitely.
talent as far as producers goes, A&Rs, artists, you feel me? Shit like that, bro. It, it could get real crazy, for real, for real. If everybody understand what we trying to get at, I feel like everybody should just come together, you feel me? Help. You feel me? Each one teach one, you feel me?
I got you.
Real for
Um,
real.
so for anybody that don't know you, right? And you want them to go with one thing off this interview. You want them to feel like, yo, JB, bro, who is JB? What do you, cause the way I see your music, bro, with the right people behind you, bro, you got it, bro. Like, cause the thing
Yeah.
is, I understand about music, bro. It's not like for you to do music, bro, it cannot be a one thing. And I see your music is not one, it's not a one thing. It's like you keep doing it. You keep doing
Mm-hmm.
it. It's like so it's like now it's the consistency. We just need to stay consistent.
That's
Consistency
it.
behind it, bro. Bro, that's it. That's it. So who and when I look up and I'm like, yo, who is JB? And I wanna say, yo, that's JB. Who do you want to be remembered as? Like,
Man, I just want to be remembered as, I'll say, a genuine, smooth player, way Genja. You feel me? Like that's just who I am as a person for real. Like anybody who really genuinely knows me for real, that really know me, I'm really a genuine ass nigga. You feel me? Like smooth. You feel me? Like easy going. You feel me? Chill for real. Like you know, that's just me for real. So that's what you get. You feel me? Exactly what you hear from my music.
I got you.
Smooth, easy going nigga. You feel me? That's always gonna be fly and shit like that.
I got you. And if you had to say like 3 to 5 artists that is your style, what's your style?
Like artists, it could be like upcoming or like it could be a mixture
Anybody,
of any.
whatever you want to put in there.
Future. I fuck with Future.
I
I
got
feel
you.
like in a way the mindset, the shit he talks about for real, like when it comes to women, clothes, like just the vibe, the aura he put out there. You feel me?
I
I'll
got
say Future. I'll say, damn, it's a lot of artists out there for real, for real.
you.
From the top of my head right now, though, I'll say Future. I'll say Drake in a way. I fuck with Drake. I fuck, he got that smooth, like, he got that smooth aura to him. Um, it's a nigga. It's somebody I fuck with out of Miami too. I'm gonna go ahead and get with him. Money Mall, I think he made good
Mm,
music too. I'm gonna go ahead and tap in with him too. I feel
for
like
sure.
he makes some smooth music too, but You feel me? Just people like that. You see what I'm saying?
I got you. So your sound is very diverse. So so from your style being the way you are, how is your music? How do you please your your crowd? Like how do you? Because I know the crowd is different people following you, right? When you put all
Mhm.
those different people, how do you go about fitting all those different type of group of people that you have, like the fans?
I'll say what I do. I just really, I just try to stay true to like what I like listening to. So I feel like the key to the music I make is just going in there and just making something that I would want to listen to. You feel me? And I feel like based off that, that creates a fan base that will enjoy my music. You feel me? I try
Mm,
not to kind of just go in there with the intentions of I have to make this type of music or I have to make that type of music. You feel me? So
I
I just
feel
try
you.
to stay true to like what I feel like I would kind of enjoy, what I would listen to. And I
Yeah,
feel like that within itself creates a group of listeners that'll really kind of stick to my music and really take a liking to my music. You feel me?
I got you. If you had one song you want people to go listen to, you feel like that describe you as an artist. What's that song?
I'll say out of all the songs I got right now, I'll say the song Poetically Correct that I got.
Poetically correct.
Yeah, Poetically Correct. I feel like it was really kind of like it was just some real shit. You see what I'm saying? Like that's kind of like how I was feeling in the moment and the type of a few things that was going on. You see what I'm saying? So the song "Poetically Correct" on my off of my first and only EP that I got out right now, the
I got
Chosen
you.
EP.
Last question, not last question, but we about to wrap it up. So
Mm-hmm.
what's the thing behind your name? It's like underrated JB and there's JB Chosen.
Chosen.
Like they
So
both like kind of like stand out names, right?
stand out, yeah. So underrated J is just a username. You feel me? That's a username that I had. You see what I'm saying? I felt like I was just always underrated. You see what I'm saying? And the JB Chosen, JB is my initial. You feel me? That's my first and last name.
Okay,
But the Chosen just came from me just feeling like I overcome any obstacle that comes in my way. You see what I'm saying? So I'll just feel like throughout life, and it's not over yet, obviously, you feel me? But throughout my years of living, I always feel like it might be certain things that comes out of nowhere and occur, but for some reason, I just go ahead and just crush that shit. You feel me? So in my head, I start to think for real, like, yo, this shit crazy. Like, I gotta be chosen. You see what I'm saying? So
I
at
feel you.
first, my rap name was J Bands. You feel me? And
Mm,
then it was really kind of like, I wouldn't say it didn't have a ring to it, but I feel like I had to change it. JB Chosen just has a ring to it. You see what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So yeah,
Hey,
so that's why I came about JB Chosen for real, for real.
I like that name, bro. And the time is expiring, and I think as we had a great time, bro. We got to
For
know you,
sure.
bro. And this was the Day Winners podcast, bro. We was here with JB Chosen. Bro, y'all need to go tap into the music. That's what
Tap
they need
in,
to do.
man.
Tap into the music, bro. And yeah, we out. Let's go.
Hey, shout out Day Winners Podcast.